Well, it's a symbol familiar to many, and it will be even more visible during the month of April. Hey, it's Shaw TV's Kevin Hirschfield. We're down here at the Canadian Cancer Society's Manitoba division to talk about Daffodil Month. You're going to see these daffodil pins all around the city, located in boxes. And the Cancer Society is encouraging you to pick them up and help support the cause and make a small donation as well. We've got Aaron Crawford with us from the Cancer Society. Aaron, first of all, what does the daffodil symbolize, and what does that have to do when it comes to the fight against cancer?
Well, the daffodil symbolizes hope for cancer patients, hope for all of us. And really, the Canadian Cancer Society has been with Canadians in the fight against cancer for over 80 years now. And so the daffodil was one of the first fundraisers in support of the fight against cancer in Canada. And so we still use that today as one of the things that we use to really show support for cancer patients and as an important fundraiser for the Canadian Cancer Society.
Okay, now you're encouraging donations of all kinds throughout the year for your many programs and services and of course research to help cure cancer as well. This campaign specifically though, you're asking for a toonie to be donated. That's it, just a toonie. What's the toonie's significance to cancer research?
What we want people to understand is that every little bit really does make a difference. And so while we're asking for donations, we want people to understand that that toonie that they can drop in the pin box, that is enough to start the cancer research. And when we say that, what we're referring to is, for example, a petri dish. Fundamental to so much research in the lab, you can buy a petri dish for a toonie. So for people who think, why should I bother dropping that in here, my nickel is fine, we're really saying, well, that toonie is enough. It's important that you put that in there. And so we're encouraging people to do that. At the same time, we have people who are going door to door throughout the month of April. We have over 3,000 volunteers who are knocking on doors of Manitobans and asking them for donations as well. And so we're hoping that people will open their wallets then too and support the fight against cancer.
I mean, how vital are those volunteers you mentioned to a campaign like this?
We could never accomplish what we accomplish without those volunteers giving up their time, their energy, putting those steps on those Fitbits, walking around their neighborhoods and asking their neighbors to help them. They are supporting the Cancer Society. They're asking their neighbors to do the same thing. We have some great programs to help cancer patients, their families, the general public who want to know more about how to avoid cancer. We support research, we support transportation programs to help people get to their treatment. And we can't do that without the volunteers knocking on their neighbors' doors and without those neighbors answering and opening up their wallets. It's critical.
And Aaron, where can folks go to maybe make a donation online as well?
Absolutely, they can go to cancer.ca/daffodil. You can find all of our pin boxes throughout the province, or you can just go to cancer.ca to make a straight donation online or answer that door when your neighbor comes knocking.
Okay, Aaron, thanks so much for talking to us about Daffodil Month that runs until April 30th. Pick up your pin to help support those who are affected by cancer, because a small donation can make a very big difference.